What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and welcome to the Lamar Jackson versus the Arizona Cardinals Week 2 NFL 2019 film breakdown. Today, we're going to be breaking down some of Lamar's best plays from yesterday's game, and Lamar Jackson, I think, is going to have a breakout season this year. Let's get started. So we're going to watch the first touchdown of the day for him. So Marquise Brown's coming on this swing. He fakes the swing, ties his feet to his eyes, works this post wheel concept for a strike up the sideline to Andrews. We're going to see why this worked. Okay, so he brings this guy in motion here. Now, when he brings Marquise Brown in motion, nobody ran with him, so we know it's probably it's a zone coverage look, okay? And how you can tell it's a zone coverage look, because these guys are off. These DBs are off, and their eyes are in the backfield. So when he fakes this swing here, what that does is look at both of these linebackers. They're both breaking on this ball. They're both running downhill on this ball, trying to make this play. Now, Lamar Jackson does a good job, but when he gets his eyes over there, he also gets his feet over there to sell like he's really going to be throwing this swing. That's a great job right here, because if his feet are just angled down the middle of the field and he just maybe looks there one time and gives a little half-ass pump fake, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to get anybody to bite. So he does a great job of that. Now, what I want you to focus on here is Andrews is up the sideline on this wheel, and this number one here is going to be running a post. So what we're doing is we're going to be reading this corner right here, okay, guys? We're trying to make this corner wrong. He's got to pick one. He's got to pick the post. He's got to pick the wheel. Whichever one he picks, we're going to be wrong. So Lamar gets his eyes back down the middle of the field. He's IDing that corner. Where's that corner at? Now, what I want you to see here as well is how his feet come back to the middle of the field as well. He's looking at that corner. Eyes are downfield, feet are at that post. Now what I want you to see, when he IDs that wheel, look, you could see his feet turn, his eyes get to the wheel, his feet follow. He's got a nice strong base in the pocket. As you can see, he's got a slight bend to that back leg and to that front leg, almost like a boxer, guys. When a boxer's trying to knock you out, he's not going to be standing straight leg. He's not going to be real narrow. He's going to have a slight bend in his knee because he's trying to get as much power as he can because he's rotating. Same with quarterbacks, guys. Look at his back hip here. The reason why he's able to produce so much ground force into rotational force is because of his base. He's got a strong base. He's driving. He strikes the ground with a slight bent knee. That's a great way to keep power. And this back hip is shooting through the ball, which is why he's able to deliver strike up the sideline for a touchdown to Andrews. That's a great job, and that's why Lamar Jackson has great arm strength. So let's watch this thing one more time. So Lamar Jackson, he's going to be here, ties his feet to his eyes, fakes the swing, goes from the post to the wheel, makes that corner wrong, strike down the sideline for a touchdown. That's a great job by Lamar Jackson. Okay, so this next throw I want you to see, this is the throw that iced the game here. 3rd and 11, fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. Arizona doesn't have any timeouts, and he just drops a dime to Marquise Brown down the sideline again. That is a big-time throw. Let's see why this throw works, okay? So dropping back in the pocket here, he takes his 3-step drop. I want to point out that his offensive line did a tremendous job all game, giving him a lot of time, giving the young quarterback time to throw. So he drops back. Now, what he understands here is that quarterback's not about throwing with your arm. It's all about legs, hips, and core. That's the main thing, all about creating torque, creating ground force. That's where all your power comes from. So when he takes up, as you can see, he doesn't take a real big, powerful hitch. He just takes a nice little quick hitch right here. So he's able to drive this ball downfield. He understands the concept that speed creates power. The faster he gets that front foot in the ground here, the faster this back hip's going to be able to shoot through. And as you can see, his hip comes through first, and then the ball is trailing. Now, what we call that, guys, we call that chasing the hip. You want your hip to come through first. You watch any NFL quarterback. Tom Brady's a great example. He's one of the best at this. You get your hip to come through the throw first, and then you have your shoulders and the ball travel. That's how you create torque. That's how you get force on this ball. So he understands that concept that speed's going to create power. He drops an absolute dime over the top here, right over the top to Marquise Brown for a great ball. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So takes this drop here, 3-step drop, quick hitch, gets that foot in the ground, chases that hip, gives Marquise Brown nice air for a dime down the field. That's a great job. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the zone read. Now, I'm going to play this slow motion first because I want you to see how he got this defensive end to bite. Lamar Jackson has already made his decision here. He's going to pull this ball. But I want you to see here how he does a great job of see how his weight transfers to this right leg. That's selling like it's going to be a run fake. And what that does is that gets this end to bite down even more. They're isolating that end. Nobody's blocking him because they are reading him. So he's coming downhill full speed. Now, what I want you to see here is he actually makes a tackle on the running back. That's how you know right there that Lamar Jackson did a great job of selling this run. And now what I want you to focus on is how he just gets upfield right now. He doesn't carry this thing out wide. He doesn't try to make something happen. He makes something happen that he doesn't need to. He just gets on this 45-degree angle right now. He bursts upfield, and now he's working upfield to get this first down. Now, one thing I want you to see here is in this situation, you got the first down. You're going to get the first down. Let's not take a big hit. Let's just get out of bounds right now. Let's protect ourselves. But what Lamar Jackson does is he comes back inside and he swims this ball over the top. That's very poor ball security, and he'll probably be the first one to tell you that, honestly, because that's the kind of player Lamar Jackson is. But that's something he needs to work on, and not taking these hits, these unnecessary hits that he doesn't need to. Quarterback, a lot of the times, is about protecting yourself and not taking any unnecessary hits. So let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So he pulls this ball. The end comes crashing down. He gets upfield right now, makes a cut, gets upfield, and that's where he needs to get out of bounds and have a little bit better ball security. Okay, so what I want you to see about this play here is, let's watch it full speed first. So he gives a little poke fake play action, steps up in the pocket, and delivers a strike. Okay, now I want you to watch why this poke fake is so important here, because it makes this linebacker right here honor the fake. Okay, watch him step up here, because Lamar Jackson does a great job of getting his pad level low, selling like he's just going to be handing this ball off right here. And then what he's going to be able to do now is that he gets this guy to step up. Andrews is able to slip up inside into the field, slip up upfield, and now what I want you to see also is his eyes are downfield. Lamar Jackson's eyes are downfield. He's very relaxed in this pocket. He's not worried about this rush. He's not looking at his offensive linemen, worried about them blocking. He's scanning the field. He's looking for receivers. He's going through progressions. Now, another thing is when he's stepping up in this pocket, look how relaxed his shoulders are and how relaxed he is carrying this ball. He doesn't tense up right here. He doesn't get real tense and try to run up in this pocket and panic. He's very calm, relaxed shoulders, steps up in this pocket again, gets that front foot down. He's able to create a ton of torque from his back hip. You can really see it here, how much rotational force he's able to create, because he gets that front foot down in the ground fast. He's rotating through, steps up in this pocket calm, and delivers a strike upfield. That's a great job by Lamar Jackson, utilizing this poke fake, utilizing this play action fake to catch this guy slipping, to get him off balance, thinking that it's going to be a run, drops back, steps up in the pocket, very calm, composed in the pocket, and delivers a strike. That's a great job by Lamar Jackson. Okay, so this play we're going to watch right here, this is another great example of him tying his feet to his eyes and going through these progressions. So as you can see, his eyes are downfield right here, and his feet, they're right down the middle of the field. He's scanning this field, tying his feet to his eyes. Now, when he flips to this progression, he keeps his cleats in the ground. He's got a very strong base. Again, ties his feet to his eyes. Wherever his eyes go, his feet follow. So he's got a very strong base in this pocket, a slight bend to these knees right here. That's a great job by Lamar Jackson. Now he's going to be able to drive off of this back leg, as you can see, like we were talking about, being a boxer here. Got a strong base, really trying to throw this knockout blow. He's got to throw this dart up the sideline here, and that's exactly what he does. Throws a dart up the sideline to his receiver for a big gain. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So dropping back, ties his feet to his eyes, strong base, throws this absolute dart up the sideline. It's a great job. Okay, so here I want to use this play as an example to show how quarterbacks are going to have to change up their arm angle. Okay, so let's watch this thing full speed. So he throws this thing a little sidearm and just gets this ball to his playmaker. That's the name of the game at quarterback. We want to get the ball to our playmakers. Yes, Lamar Jackson is a playmaker, but sometimes we got to let the other guys do it for us. We got to let the other guys make the plays for us, and Lamar Jackson does a great job of doing that here. So when he's coming out, the typical quarterback coach will say, oh, you always want to come straight over the top, over your head. That's completely wrong, because there's going to be so many situations in a game just like this where you got to throw around a defender, okay? And the reason why he's able to see this guy is right after he makes this little fake here, he shoots his eyes around. He's looking downfield. He's scanning the field. Now he's feeling this pressure. He sees his guy out in the flat. He takes what he gives you. You never go broke taking a profit. And he changes up this arm angle, and he's throwing sidearm here. Now, how you can throw sidearm, how you can make this work, is by emphasizing your wrist flick, and you treat it like you're just throwing darts. And that's exactly what Lamar Jackson does. He's running full speed. He's got some momentum, so the ball will get there in this short of a throw. But you just got to be able to change up the arm angle, and you emphasize your wrist flick, emphasize your follow-through, just like Lamar Jackson did. He's going to hit his guy upfield for a big gain. Just get the ball to your playmakers and let him go make some plays for you. That's a great job by Lamar Jackson. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. Shoots those eyes around, changes up the angle, just throwing darts, get it to our playmaker, let them go make a play. Okay, then this is another great example of Lamar Jackson stepping up, being calm and composed in this pocket. Let's watch this thing full speed first. Takes a 5-step drop, steps up in the pocket, great base in the pocket, and just delivers a strike to Marquise Brown over the middle. Let's break down why this was so great. So he takes this 5-step drop again, eyes are down the field. He's not worried about this guy coming at his top shoulder. He is not worried about it. His eyes are downfield. He's got a sixth sense for the pressure. He feels for the pressure right here. So He starts climbing up in this pocket. Again, I want you to see, look how relaxed his upper half is. He's not real tense. He's not freaking out. See, a lot of young quarterbacks will just take this right here. They see this lane and go dark, especially ones that are as athletic as Lamar Jackson. But he shows great poise in the pocket by just being able to climb up. Now, I want you to see his feet here. His feet, both feet are moving at the exact same time. That is a great base to be in right here. A lot of quarterbacks will get these feet very close together, and what that does is it causes this long stride, and then the release will be high. Lamar Jackson does a good job of keeping his nice wide base, both feet moving at the exact same time. And as you can see, he gets that front foot down in the ground fast. As I want you to watch his back hip, he's able to rotate through here and deliver a great strike. That's why he's got so much pop and so much zip on the ball. It's not just because he's naturally talented. He's able to produce a lot of ground force, a lot of rotational force, because he has such a great base in the pocket that he has clearly worked on, because at Louisville, he did not have this base in the pocket, and he's turning into a great passer inside the pocket, and he's able to deliver a ball over the middle for a strike. Let's watch this thing full speed right here. So he's going to be dropping back, 5-step drop, climb the pocket, good base, drive, get that front foot in the ground, over the middle. It's a great job by Lamar Jackson. Okay, again now, I want to talk about this sixth sense in the pocket. So let's watch this thing here. Quarterback, oftentimes, it's not about just extending the play. Sometimes we just got to say, screw it, and we got to go make a play. We got to go play football. And Lamar Jackson is one of those great quarterbacks that has the ability to do that. He's not just a one-dimensional quarterback. That's why they call him a dual threat, obviously. But I want you to see here. He makes this fake, snaps those eyes around. Now he's going through progressions. Now he's going to be getting some backside pressure here, but he doesn't ever look at this backside pressure. He's got a feel for it. His eyes are downfield. He's scanning the field. He's got a great base in the pocket. Look how calm he is. He's not freaking out back here. A young quarterback, a lot of young quarterbacks tend to freak out anytime they get pressure. He does a great job of keeping those eyes downfield. Nice composed, good strong base, composed, scanning the field, and then he just pulls it down and goes. Sometimes quarterbacks, we got to make plays with our feet. Name of the game is extending the play for us. That's why we work all those drills, all those pocket movement drills, all those scramble drills. But sometimes if you're athletic enough, let's just go make a play. Let's just go get this first down. And that's exactly what Lamar Jackson does. A little high step, throw him off, get out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about right there. Protecting yourself, getting out of bounds, not taking any unnecessary hits. That's a great job by Lamar Jackson on that play. It's a very intelligent play. Okay, so one thing I want you to see right here, he's going to be working this play action fake. This is his second touchdown of the day. I want you to watch all 3, maybe 4 of these defenders right here where their eyes go. So Lamar Jackson does a great job of extending the ball, keeping this off arm tight right here. I call it playing the banjo, because if he lets that arm hang out wide, they're going to know it's a handoff. It's a straight give. He keeps that thing tight in his gut to sell the play. They have to honor the pass because of that, because he could pull it and throw a pass, but he also extends it out to the running back. They have to honor the run. That's a great fake by him, getting all these guys' eyes in the backfield. But now another thing. One thing I can critique, quarterbacks never hand the ball off with their hands on the threads, and that's what Lamar Jackson does. You need your hand on the bottom of the ball when you're selling play action, and you could get those threads when you pull it back. But a good linebacker is going to be able to see that, but in this case, it works out for him. He snaps those eyes around. Now he's scanning downfield. He's looking downfield. He's looking for his guy. He's able to come out, and again, guys, he extends right at the target. Anytime we're throwing on the run, guys, we want to be throwing darts. He extends literally right at his receiver, throwing darts, guys. Nice little touchdown for him. That's a great job. That's a great play by Lamar Jackson. Let's watch this thing full speed, and let's see why this thing was so great again. So he comes out under center, playing the banjo, comes back around, extends at the target, throwing darts. That's a great job. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave in the comments any player you guys would like to see me break down next, and please subscribe to this channel. That would also really mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys next time.